Want to add some retro vibe to your text? Let me show you how in just a few steps. Hello there creators, my name is Sir Orlando and I welcome you back to the Creators World channel where we learn to earn with graphic design and online business. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can create a bold and vibrant retro 3D text effect right here in CorelDRAW. Whether you are designing logos, t-shirts or posters, this effect will help give your work that eye-catching vintage flair. So grab your tools and let's bring some alphabets to life. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell so you don't get left out from any creative drop. Are you ready to learn? Let's go! Start by creating a circle of 40 millimeters in size. Press P to center it on the page and apply a contour effect with the values as you see on the screen. Set it to outside contour. Break apart with Ctrl K and group with Ctrl G. With the Bezier tool, draw a vertical line and center it also on the page. Make a copy and set the angle of rotation to 90 degrees. Select all and make copies of them. We will need 4 copies. Now with the virtual segment delete tool, let us delete parts of the various groups as you see on the screen. This is what we are going to use for our retro letter style. When you are done with the delete process, let's open our transform Docker and apply the settings as you see on the screen to the strokes. We will need vertical strokes and horizontal strokes. So select the vertical line and then the horizontal line and apply the process as you see on the screen. Now let's delete these lines which are unwanted. Okay, so now let's position our stripes and start creating our letters. So we're going to create a retro style effect. So let's make a copy of this shape. Holding down Ctrl, drag and rotate it to the right. Holding down Ctrl, adjust the rotation to 15 degrees with each rotation. Make a copy and rotate it to your left as you see on the screen. We want to create the letters CDR, which is the CorelDRAW extension. So we want to write CDR. As you can see, this is a very simple process. So just follow the process as you see on the screen and keep adjusting to fit our desired result. So now we are done with the letter D. Let's make a copy of the vertical line to help us create the letter R. But let's align the bottom of the letter R to the letter D. Always remember to drag from the node of the object so that it snaps to the other one we are taking it to. So for example, drag from the node of this and it will snap to the edge of the line so that everything will be automatically aligned. Now let's align the top of the curved part of the arrow to the top of the vertical part. Make a copy of the horizontal line as you see on the screen. Great. Now we already having a nice looking CDR letters with a retro effect. But in this tutorial, we want to have our letter R in a 3D form. So let's make a copy and go to a new page and paste. With our virtual segment delete tool, let's delete these parts as you see on the screen. Great. Now with the Bezier tool, let's draw a horizontal line as you see on the screen. This is going to serve as a blockade for us to fill in the spaces with our Smart Fill tool. So make a copy of it and align it to the bottom. Make another copy and change the rotation to 90 degrees so that we get a vertical line. And place it at the right part of the letter R. The whole idea is to block. Now select everything and group with Ctrl G, and using the Smart Fill tool, fill out the spaces between the outlines. Now select the grouped objects behind it and delete. Now let's apply our retro color scheme. I already have mine lined up below, but hey, you are the creator. You can choose your own color scheme, or you can copy mine for the sake of this tutorial. We are not done yet, but it's already looking great. And well done for coming this far. So we're already having a 2D retro style, but the end goal is to make it a 3D style. So when you are done, open the corner docker and using the shape tool, select the white shape, and as you see on the screen, select the two nodes and apply a fillet with the size as you see on the screen, and do this for all shapes. Let's do this also for the bottom part of the shape. Always remember to adjust if need be so that you get the results you want. Awesome. Now let's select all and take away the outline and group. We want to apply the 3D effects now. But since we have white as part of the colors, let's make a copy and position it outside of our page so that we can see better. Now make a copy and adjust the position slightly a bit to the left and the top as you see on the screen. Select the one behind and fill it with a dark gray color. Now select the two groups and apply a blend effect with the values as you see on the screen. Nice. Now let's set the blend direction angle to 60 degrees and apply. This adds a cool bending effect to our blend group. Break the blend group apart with Ctrl K so we can now have our original group with the retro colors and then the dark gray group, and then in between them we have our blend group. Now let's select our group in front, which is our original group with the retro colors, and ungroup. So select ungroup all and apply a shadow effect as you see on the screen. With the shadow tool selected, just click and drag so we can achieve something like what you see on your screen. Now let's give it a background so we can have our 3D retro letter R stand out more. So with the rectangle tool, draw a rectangle and fill it with black and send it to the back of our 3D letter R. Great! Congratulations for coming this far. So this is how you can make your own 3D retro letters. Go ahead and create with other letters. I would love to see what you make of them. So let's make a copy and convert it to a bitmap. Apply a radial blur effect using the settings as you see on the screen. This may take a moment depending on the speed of your PC, after which we'll apply a transparency effect to it. So select the transparency tool and set the mode to soft light. Great! Now with the shape tool, let's adjust the size of our bitmap so it fits into the size of our rectangle. In order to see the blur effect properly, let's change our black background to a dark gray background, and boom! Congratulations! If you got value from this video, then subscribe for more inspiring content. Your likes and your comments are deeply appreciated. Start creating yours now!